the Improvised Wikipedia podcast.
Let's take a check.
That song starts too slow.
Yeah, a little
Like
bit.
I was waiting to like ramp up. And I was like, this. I just want to calmly walk. Hi.
What's up, Steel Stacks? How are you? Yeah. It's my friend Glenn Tickle.
That's my friend John Longer.
And we are rewriting the entirety of Wikipedia off the top of our heads, one page at a time. So that's our shtick. Anybody listen to us? Great.
Yeah,
you should
no,
all check it out.
I look at the numbers. I knew.
Yeah. So did I. Check it out. We'd love that. But tonight, what we need from you, or I guess today, what we need from you is something you want to learn more about. Any topic at all. Tupperware.
Solid suggestion.
Very good suggestion.
It comes up. Some of the suggestions we get are bad. Or wouldn't have a Wikipedia page. That definitely does.
Oh, for sure. I have a really terrible habit with Tupperware. I'm sure I'm not alone here.
Do you eat it?
No, do you ever put leftovers in the really cheap ass Glad plastic stuff? And you get to the point where you're like, I'm just not gonna clean that out. That's been in there for a year. I don't know what is that. I'm just not gonna open that in my house because it's a biohazard. So I just straight up throw it away.
Yeah.
And I know that's really wasteful and terrible for the planet, but I don't know.
So John's a bad person.
Yeah.
Me, a hero of the environment. I frequently clean things and use them again. I don't know what I'm trying to. When we do this live, we're always mean to each other,
It's true.
and I don't want to be this time. You're my friend.
Yeah, you're my friend too.
So Tupperware invented. All right.
It's an audio format, so we are recording this.
We're holding hands now.
Yeah, we're holding hands now. I think it's like a 60s thing, right?
Yeah,
Tupperware
it's gotta
parties is, I think.
Invented 1962. I know in that Bill Burr cartoon, the mom tries to invent a Tupperware thing. Are we doing the Titanic move?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
What's he doing with his hands? I don't know.
I don't remember. Or what's going on. So, let's go 61.
Okay.
Tupperware is invented by, Tupper St. Clair.
So you're going with first name.
Yeah.
Tupper was the first name of the inventor. All right.
Well, it's not have you ever met anyone whose last name's Tupper? No, it's dumb either way.
Yeah. Well, have you met someone whose first name was Tupper, you asshole? We're being mean now. I stopped holding you.
That's what happens.
You rejected my
That's what
hug.
happens when we let go.
No, but
So-
honestly, I think that the original mechanism for selling this container, the storage containers, was parties, right? That was that very
Yeah, it still
19
is. My wife went to one last weekend.
Really?
We
Still?
bought a pizza cutter. It's not. It's the whole thing's not made of the Tupperware plastic, or it wouldn't work very well. But I think it's got a case, or I don't know why she bought it there. It's reusable plastic containers.
We're unpacking this. You bought a pizza cutter that has a carrying case?
My wife bought a pizza cutter at the Tupperware party, so I'm assuming I've not seen it.
Okay.
Because you order it and it comes later. So it was a way for housewives to work and get out of the home and do business.
Oh,
Was
you're
like-
actually trying to do the page.
Yeah, I'm
no,
trying
I
to-
want to learn more
trying to
about this
win this
fucking
thing.
pizza cutter.
It cuts pizza. I don't know. We needed one and they were selling one, so she bought it.
Because you said it had a container.
I'm assuming
Right,
it
'cause,
has
I pictured
a
it had
cover
a holster.
made of the Tupperware plastic.
And I was like, what kind of jackass needs a holster for a pizza cutter?
Somebody who needs to cut pizza very quickly.
So the holster, right?
Draw! Slice it up.
All right, bud.
But
All right.
I think it's got a little Tupperware thing you snap over it, so it's not just a big round knife.
Okay, come on. No one has ever hurt themselves on a circular pizza
I've hurt
cutter.
myself on the pizza cutter that we're replacing with this one, which is why we needed a new one.
What did you do?
I cut myself because it's sharp.
The only pizza cutters I ever have been these dull ass blades that
I'm sorry I buy quality products.
You big time at me now? On stage?
Yeah.
You're gonna income shame me?
Yeah, I buy only the finest Tupperware pizza cutters
All right.
available in the market today.
So the product itself, we think invented in the 60s.
Yeah.
Obviously a food storage container.
It's a reusable plastic container with a lid that seals to keep food fresh longer than just throwing it in a bowl, slapping some foil on top of it, probably good for like a day. You put it in Tupperware, it lasts forever, like the children in that episode of Erie, Indiana.
There was one gasp in the entire.
Yeah. There's an episode of the show Erie, Indiana. It might have been the first one where the mom keeps her twins in giant Tupperware coffins, and then they never age.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some good
Erie,
Tupperware.
Indiana. I don't
Not
know
my
if you can stream it
experience with
anywhere,
Tupperware.
but it's like a little kid X-Files. It's nice.
Not my experience with Tupperware. I'm pretty sure a corpse would decompose inside of Tupperware.
No, because there wouldn't be any. What is that? Aerobic decomposition?
Yeah.
The air.
You're the smart boy.
That's why it keeps it fresh, because it keeps the air out. You burp it. Famously, they're like, look, it makes a little sound, and
That's how you know it's working.
I like that they use burping as a marketing tool in the '60s. They're like, this'll sell, moms. We're gonna make our food just burp a little bit.
I actually like
because you like squeeze the air out and then you seal it.
Put yourself in the '60s. I think the most interesting part of this, we've already said 3 or 4 times, like the Tupperware party is a thing. Right?
Yeah.
Just the concept of having a party and people's mind being blown. Right? Like this rolls out and it's like, this is fucking revolutionary and people are losing their shit over this burping food container. You know what I mean? Like that's insane.
I can fit so many carrots in there.
Right, yeah. It's nuts to think about that, but it really did probably revolutionize.
It did. It revolutionized that model of like
bullshit multi-level
of like
marketing.
bullshit marketing.
Yeah.
That was. I think they were the first ones to do it. Successfully, if not like the ones who started the model.
Well, I would argue maybe Avon is back in that. Or what was the weird product? Like they sell everything.
Amway.
Yeah.
I think that might have come after.
I
I think one of 2 things happened. Somebody who worked at Amway is like plastic coffins, and then broke off.
Right.
And then somebody said nobody wants that. And she's like, what if I made them sandwich sized? And they're like, nah, that's...
Honestly, the campaign for Tupperware should be sandwich-sized plastic coffins.
Yeah,
like
coffins
that.
for your food.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
That's what everybody wants, right?
Or somebody who worked at Tupperware broke off and is like, we need to sell way more shit.
Right.
And then they're like, we can sell, I don't know what they sell. Most things, I think.
As long as you can store a corpse in it, they sell it.
Tupperware or Amway?
Both. Most multi-level marketing schemes involve the disposal of human remains at some level.
At some
Yeah.
somewhere on that pyramid, there's bodies for sure,
Right.
regardless of which one. So Tupper St. Clair invented it in 1961. It is made of. It's got to be some kind of special plastic, or why is it good?
Well, I think we're just all being duped, right? Like, I think.
It's just regular garbage plastic that
Yeah.
anybody could.
Yeah.
I guess make. I don't know how to make plastic. It comes from oil. I know that.
Right, but like I don't think there's anything special about the materials for it. I think it's more
It
just
seals
locking.
tight.
Yeah, it just seals tightly. And then up until that point, it's just like at some point, refrigeration blew people's fucking minds, right? We have a
Right.
great episode on the refrigerator. You should look it up in air conditioning. Ah, good stuff. But like that was like mind blowing and changed. This
Yeah.
is the same.
We
for,
got
like,
a tiny cold room. We need to fill it with leftover carrots. It's the only thing I eat. Carrots and pizza.
Yeah. You ever put carrots on a pizza?
My daughter does.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
We do like make your own pizza night, and she really challenges what it is to be a pizza. Like she just takes the crust and she'll put just some carrot shreddings, spinach leaf, and then that's it.
It's some real California pizza kitchen bullshit. Right?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, that's just
Like,
weird toast.
That's all,
not.
like. At what point do you intercede as a father, as a caretaker, as someone responsible for the education of this young human, and say, "Oh, baby girl, no, no."
I'm like, you can eat it, but don't call that pizza, or they're in front of others, or they're gonna think we didn't raise you right.
Yeah, I'm thinking it right now, and
Yeah.
I know you have.
She's all right.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, so what we typically do and how we judge whether or not we win is we kind of go toe for toe in that opening paragraph of a Wikipedia
Right.
entry.
Because some Wikipedia pages are like 1,000 references, and we're not ever gonna hit all of them.
Right, you can't do a footnote when you're just talking bullshit off the top of your
Right.
head. It's just not possible. So we like really try
Wow,
to nail
that
down
attitude.
those top facts, right? So
Yeah.
like I don't know what else we would.
So stop asking me about my pizza cutter injuries and get some facts in there. Bud.
All right.
So 1961. Tupper St. Clair.
Yeah.
Food storage revolution. It seals really well. That's kind of the appeal.
Burping.
They burp.
Multi-level
Tupperware
marketing.
parties.
Yeah.
They last a long time.
Yeah, you can
Right,
put
like they're not
corpses.
the bad ones that you don't bother rinsing out and throw away, or like you just rinse out your Chinese food container, right? Like it's thick, it's like
it's thick.
quarter-inch, yeah, Tupperware Daddy thick. It's like a quarter-inch thick plastic.
Can I call you Tupperware Daddy from
I
now
would,
on?
yeah, you know
Come on,
what? I was
look.
gonna say no, but I'm into it.
Give me a Tupperware Daddy. Give me your hand.
Now we're nice again.
Yeah.
What do we do? Just recite the opening paragraph?
I'm not working very hard. I'm letting you do everything. I'm just sort of like pushing.
That's been the dynamic in the last couple episodes. Tupperware is a reusable food storage system invented in 1961, famously by Tupper St. Clair.
Where?
Great question. Ohio?
Yeah, it's some Ohio bullshit.
Feels like they got some plastic to throw around.
And also corpses that they're trying to preserve.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Weird
They're
shit goes down in that
We got to
state.
keep all these bodies out of this nasty river, put them in a plastic box.
All right, bring us home. I'm gonna pull up Wikipedia on my phone.
Okay, I think I did it. So in Ohio, Cleveland, it doesn't matter. It's all kind of a box. I forget where we were. In Cleveland. They multi-level marketing scheme, pyramid scheme. My mom sold it for a while. I think we had a bunch.
That sounds great.
That's it, I guess.
That sounds great. I've got the official page up on my phone. Before I do we need to thank any of our sponsors? You want to do a commercial?
Ooh, we're gonna fit a sponsor.
Quick. I mean,
For
we
the
don't.
live one.
Yeah, the light hasn't gone on yet. We've got like a minute.
All right. Well then, today's live episode of Improvised Wikipedia is brought to you by clementines. They're like oranges, but smaller.
Are you worried you have scurvy but don't have access to a full-size orange? Get a clementine.
Do you not have the Tupperware orange peeler, which was a weird little stick with like a barb that you could peel oranges with easily? Just get a clementine. You can just rip them shits apart with your fingers.
Do you have need for a small wooden crate but don't know how to buy a crate? Buy a crate of clementines.
Do you want way more fruit than you're realistically going to eat before it goes bad? Buy a crate of clementines.
Is your garbage disposal stinky and you want to throw some citrus fruit down there and chop it up so it doesn't smell like buttholes?
Is that a hot garbage disposal tip?
Yeah.
I don't have one. I've never.
Yeah.
Now I know.
All right. I have in front of me the official.
Clementines, throw them in stinky holes.
I was mad that you cut me off, but that was very much worth it.
Worth it. I don't like talking over you, but
But you
that
do
time
it all the time anyway.
that time it felt right.
All right, Tupperware. Tupperware is a home products line that includes preparation, storage, and serving products for the kitchen and home. Got some bad news for you, friend. You ready? In 1942,
Ooh, that's earlier, and probably not by Tupper St. Clair. I'm waiting for that one to drop.
Earl Tupper developed...
Earl Tupper or the Earl of Tupper? Because I like the second one better.
It says Earl Tupper.
If he didn't call himself that.
That's an amazing
he really
name.
would.
Honestly, I might check into hotels as Earl Tupper for the
Second
rest
one, I'm
of my life.
gonna do that later today.
Oh my God. He developed his first bell-shaped container. The brand products were
Bell-shaped?
introduced in the year 1948 to the
Why?
public. The term Tupperware is often used generically to refer to plastic or glass
Bet that drives
storage
Earl
containers.
wild. He doesn't like that.
Oh, pretty sure he dead.
He could still be alive.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
42 is not super long ago.
I think he's dead. I think he's dead and his corpse is preserved in one of his
Yeah,
containers.
he looks great for being dead. 'Cause
For
he's
sure.
Been in a big Tupperware.
Okay, last disappointment for us, and then we got to call it. Where you said some bullshit in Ohio?
Yeah, it's in Cleveland, Ohio.
No, it was actually
said-
Leominster, Massachusetts.
Come on, I'm going there later today.
He is going to Massachusetts later today, so maybe
I'm
gets-
gonna stop there and just scream into the void.
Yeah. I'm just scrolling through this page. It looks very beefy on my phone, but I think that might just
well,
because of
we
the
didn't get
margins.
any facts right so far, so
No.
I don't know how far you need to scroll before we admit that we lost this
Yeah,
one.
we definitely lost this one, but that's okay. Thank you guys for listening to
you.
our bullshit. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Check out the actual podcast itself. Like Addison said, there's a podcast festival here later in the year. We would love for you to check that out too. That's our time. Have an amazing festival, everybody.
Bye, friends.